This is James Older, Frightful TV, in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. With me, I've got Sweet M&M Marcus Morrison. We're here at the media workout, public workouts, rather, should I say, today for CROLLA Linares. Got to say, big reception for yourself and big support from both the red and blue side of Manchester for yourself today. Must be great for you to get that support.
Yeah, I think when it comes to boxing, the blues and the reds do come together and put some good support on. And yeah, as you can see, it was a good turnout, and yeah, they've really got behind us.
Big card for you to get into perform and gain a lot more support within the local area and wider communities. So big chance for you to perform. How are you feeling? How do you think the camp's gone for this?
Camp's gone really well. I was saying before, this is the longest camp I've had. Normally I've had maybe 5 or 6 weeks in between fights, 7 weeks at a push. But I've had a good 10 weeks in camp. Everything's gone, as it should, well, more than well. And yeah, I'm ready to go come Saturday.
Nearly 2 years to the day since you turned pro.
Just over 2 years.
Just over 2 years to the day.
Last week it was 2 years since I turned pro. And
does it seem like it's gone that quick?
It's flew by. I think because I've been so active and fighting so regular, and just constantly being in the gym, it's literally flew by. And I'm glad I've been active over the 2 years.
Coming into your 13th fight on Saturday, you built up a venomous KO sort of ratio as well. I think it's 70% on the box rep so far. Do you look for the KO, or is it a case of you just picking your shots and waiting for it to sort of come?
No, I don't look for it. If it comes, it comes. And I think I'm the sort of fighter with the spiting punches. It can come quite early. And I'm one of them. If I see a vertic kid, I am going for it. I'm not settling for a points win or drag the fight out. I'm going to try and get him out of there. And at this stage now, it'd be nice to get some good rounds, but if a knockout comes, it comes.
You've seen the British title been made vacant, with Chris Eubank vacating. Tommy Langford's due to fight for that. Have you got any eyes and aspirations to get yourself in the British title contention over the next sort of 6 to 8 months?
Yeah, within the 6 to 12 months, I will be in the mix for British titles. But still, I think people don't believe me when I say, but I'm a light middleweight. I'm on weight for Saturday, and there's not many fighters that are normally on weight at this point, and I'm comfortable, and I'll be going to light middleweight, and that's where you see me.
You're in with a French kid on Saturday. As we've seen in his record, he's been in with some good opposition, the likes of Christophe Rabras, to name a few. Tell me about him. What do you know about him, and how much have you seen him in?
It was a last minute thing. I've only seen him over the last 24 hours. I had watched him last night, and he went the distance with Rabras. So he's tough, durable, and his game comes forward, and he does come to win. It is a step up for me, but it's one that I'm ready for, and one that I want.
How is Anthony CROLLA taking things at the moment? From the outside looking in, he seems to take everything in his stride and doesn't seem fazed by the magnitude of the occasion.
He's not the sort of person to be fazed by anything. He's so laid back. He's probably too laid back at times. He just takes everything in his stride, and honestly, without sounding like the same old story, he's in the best shape of his life, best shape of his career, and from Saturday he'll do a job.
3-weight world champion in Jorge Linares. Many people tip him as potentially one of the best fighters of our sort of generation, and sometimes doesn't get the recognition outside boxing circles. What do you think of Jorge?
Yeah, I think outside of hardcore boxing fans, if you ask the average boxing fan in England, who Jorge Linares is, there's a good chance they won't know him, but hardcore boxing fans will know that he's a great fighter and a great champion. Like a three-weight world champion and a great fighter, and you only got to look at some of his fights to realise how good he really is. And it's a massive ask and a massive test, but it's definitely one that Andy's ready for. He's grown to a fully fledged world champion over the last 6 to 12 months, and he's definitely ready, and he'll take in his stride.
What do you put the reason down to Anthony having this newfound tenacity? What do you think it is? Obviously, career best performance against Darlene Perez, then to deal with Ismael Barroso the way he did so comfortably. What do you think it is?
I was thinking about this the other day. I think over the last 12 months, although he's a grown man, he's 28, 29 now. I think over the last 12 to 18 months, he's only just started to really grow into his man strength and his manpower, and he's a full man now. He's got that man strength, and he's just got that won't be denied attitude, and he won't. He just won't be denied, and whatever he sets out to do. He's got that sort of mentality that he's going to get it done, and especially now over the last 12 months with what he's been through, I think that's just put things into perspective, and he's just like I said, he won't be denied.
Fight prediction? How do you see it playing out?
CROLLA, late rounds 8, between 8 and 10. I think I'll get him out of there.
Let's talk a little bit about Liam Smith. Very brave and gutsy performance against CANELO Alvarez out in Dallas. Firstly, how do you sort of assess that?
The fight was going, as planned. He wanted to be there the late rounds, and he did so well to achieve what he did. First round coming, it was a very, very good CANELO. He was on his A game, and he come out very sharp, very strong, and you could see every punch was spiteful. He could really whack. Obviously, the weight difference that he put on over them 30 odd hours was massive.
He looked huge on the
he
right,
was huge. He looks like a different person. Looks like he's been replaced from the day before. But a massive respect to Liam. He's gone on to that's his dream. His dream was to go and win it, but he's done so well, and what a brave performance to got up off the canvas, and he always made the fight exciting and competitive. He was always coming forward, and he went out on a shield, and he done really well. I'm proud of him.
Great example, Liam, as well to the rest of the fighters. He stepped up to take an opportunity, take a big risk, take a big chance, and definitely got his profile raised in the process.
Yeah, his stock flew up, definitely, and he is a world class fighter. Liam admitted, he was too good, and you got the likes of Mayweather, CANELO, Golovkin. They're just the pinnacle of boxing, and it's a shame that he's around at the moment, because I think if he wasn't, Liam would be top dog at light middle.
Listen, wish you the best of luck for Saturday. Thank you very much for coming to our TV. I'll catch you at the press conference.
Cheers, Pat.
And I appreciate it. Thank you, mate.
Sound